Hello and welcome to 15-Minute Gamer. This is WRC 8, and it's kind of like an impressions review sort of thing. You know, one of them videos I like to do very occasionally. Like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll do a review sort of thing. The developer gave me a code for this game, so it's only fair that I kind of review it, and I've enjoyed it, so... Spoilers, but yeah, I've enjoyed it, so I was like, I want to show this one off. I don't want to just show gameplay, I want to talk a little bit about the game itself. So, this is your home screen. You can see your last activity, you can do challenges, so it'll put you on there, and you can drive around, it shows you some news. You can start a career, we're going to cover the career quite a bit. We've got a test area and quick play. So what quick play is, as you can imagine, you can select any of the tracks. There's quite a good amount of tracks, to be fair. However, each one only has maybe about 3... You can see there, so 4 tracks in each. So you can see it's forward, reverse, forward, reverse, and then usually some sort of special. I think it was it the Portugal special? It was quite fun. One of them was quite fun. There was one where you got to go around like almost like a house, it's like an industrial state. That was it. Yeah, that was quite fun. That one. So yeah, you just click on it, click on there, and then you've got your cars. So you've got the bonus, which is kind of the classic cars. Unfortunately, it's only 4, which was a little bit disappointing. I was like, I wish there was a couple of more there. But yeah, so you've got the Proton, the Volkswagen Polo R, Lancia Stratus, probably one of the most famous ones, and the Lancia, I can't even pronounce that word, Junior WRC, which is what you're going to be... That's what you're going to be seeing me race. That was a lot harder than I thought. See me race in a bit, and these are all the little drivers down here. You got WRC 2, which is a little bit more powerful. So we're moving up in the brackets of powerful and a lot more different manufacturers as well. And then you've got the WRC itself, which is the super ones. So, things like Ford Focus, Ford Fiestas, and i20 Yaris's, so even faster. That's all you get. There's not a massive amount, but I don't really watch too much WRC, so that might be all there is, to be fair. So yeah, that's the cars you get to pick. As you can see, tracks. You can also configure the weather, so you can have it starting. You can do dynamic weather, so what you could have is you could have it starting on, storm to clear. You could put sunny spells on and stuff like that. So that's kind of what you get in quick play. Season is kind of like the rally mode, career mode, but a little bit different. It's basically an easier version. Training, test area, that's self-explanatory. Then here you got you can see on a lot of things these days, like take part in these rallies and things like that. And then just your settings. There's a lot of settings, mind, a lot. So you can have ABS on, TCS steering assist on or off, semi-automatic, difficulty medium. You can have all this on. And there's just lots of options. I was just messing around with them before when I was playing. But I've already started my game. No, I don't want to go back to Windows. So yeah, they kind of don't make any difference to me. So yeah, let's show you the career mode. So I'll go in latest activity. Into there, start my game. And the biggest change in this one is the career mode. The career mode's actually been done really well. I like the changes they've made. It's fun. There's a management aspect of it as well, and you get to race, so it kind of ticks all the boxes, and I'll go through everything in there when we get into it. But yes, one of the biggest changes, and I would like to see more games take this approach, because it really feels like you're making almost a little bit of a difference inside the team rather than just racing, because sometimes racing games I do find that I like the career, but you're just going bang, 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 one event to the next, blah, boring, blah, boring. But this one is different. So, start event we're not going to look at yet, calendar. So what you have is your calendar shows you all the rallies you're going to do, which is pretty self-explanatory. So go up here, select an event. So you can take part in extreme condition events. So yes, I'm going to take part in that. And then another extreme condition event. Fine. So they're the 2 events it's got. Go down R&D. So what R&D is, you get levels and you can go up. So because I'm in this championship at the moment, I can't select these or these. But these I can. So when I get points, I can select any of these. So yeah, you can go on there and you've got all them. So that's how they work. Crew management. So this is kind of like, I guess, FIFA in a way, when you have like your cards. So, yeah, what you do is you go, right, mechanic 42. I've got no one better. That's fine. So I can come out of that. Agent, 36. Oh, I've got 42 there, so let's put him in. Engineer, 41. Pretty much the same. Physiotherapist, same. Financial director, same. So he's going to give me more money. But I can recruit new people as well, so I can go, ooh, that engineer's quite good. Let's have him. And then he jumps in here. So then I can go, right, my engineer, 41. That's how it all works. You can also unlock perks, not at the moment. The crew get tired, and then you can put them in reserve, and you have to bring someone else in. But you can see the statistics here of what they've done. So each one I take out will improve a certain statistic. Does that make sense? The meteorologist, what that person does is shows you what the weather's going to be like. So it means you can plan your races a bit better. Emails, I've got none at the moment. So yeah, you get objectives. We're gonna cover that in a second. So here's my objectives. So they want me to earn $15,000 in 4 weeks, and they don't want me to use hard tires in 2 rallies. Statistics. You can see my reputation. So Ford, obviously, because I've been racing with them the most, so they like me. Standings, I don't have any. And then you got the test area as well, where you can set your car up. So let's go to start event. Just so that you know, I've skipped extreme conditions one. I did one of them, not the other one. So we're going to do the manufacturer tryout. So we're going to be in a nice little car, and you're going to be able to see the game. So we have a 14-kilometer track with asphalt 68% and gravel 32%. And what will happen if I do well in this one? Ford will like me. If I do bad, Ford will be like, no, you are rubbish. You're not getting in our team. So, yeah, let's start stage. So we have a nice little Ford here, and we're going to stay on the inside view. Go. Oh, whoa. I've been driving the junior WRC cars. This has had speed. A lot of speed as well. Oh. So if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see your tyre condition and damage as well. So if any of them go red, we have damage. The 98 to 99 marks beside each tyre, that basically will fall off a cliff. That basically means... Actually, I'm going to restart because we only have 1 minute. Now that I'm used to the car a little bit. So, yeah, basically you see on there. And damage does matter. You will get damage. So, if your wheel gets punctured because you crash into a mountain or a pillar or something like that, your tyre will burst. And it'll go down a condition of 1. And then you'll be screwed because you'll be struggling for the rest of the rally. If your suspension goes, you'll be pulling to one side. If your brakes go, you'll hear them grinding. And the sounds do come in there as well, so you will notice that there's something wrong with your car sometimes before you even looking down there. Almost made the same mistake again. Almost. That's slammed the brakes on there. When you're gaming as well, just to let you know, there is no rewind functionality. Basically, you make a mistake, you have to live with that mistake and take your penalty, or go back to the start. There's no rewinds, which I'm kind of used to in games. They've become almost second nature in games, so not having them does mean you drive a lot more carefully. As you can see, I mean, it's very hard to talk and rally at the same time. I was going to record this kind of after, but I was like, no, I think it'd be nice if everyone can just see what's going on and how the reactions are and whatever. I'm using the 360 controller, and it's perfectly okay to record with play with a 360 controller. You control the wipers and the lights as well, so your windscreen will get dirty in this mode, and you will have to clean it. And just put your wipers on, which I'm not going to do now, so I'll probably get distracted and then crash. I think I'm doing alright. So, yeah, I mean, this is basically how the rallies work as well, and it's one of my only small complaints about the game, I don't have many to be fair, is that it doesn't let you see how the other drivers are doing. So if you're 10 seconds ahead, yes, it will show you green on the bar on the left-hand side. Yeah, I succeeded. I got 22 rep, but my morale went down -2. Weird. So yeah, you like I like to know how far, because if I'm a second off the pace, I know I need to speed up a little bit. Just show me a red bar. It doesn't tell me if I'm a second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 10 seconds off the pace. Maybe I'll just think, well, actually, I'm going to write this event off. I'm just going to slow down. Or if I'm a second off, maybe I'll push it a little bit more. And that's the only thing I wish I had. And if there's one complaint, it's that. So let's see how a rally works. Calendar, we can now select what we're going to do here. So click on that. We can take a rest, extreme conditions, or training. I think we might do some training. But it is now Rally Sweden. Rally Sweden is in the snow. So, yes. Emails. I know there wasn't anything in there before, but usually after the race, what you'll get is, oh, by the way, you done well, and you need to pay for this. So you'll say, like, you owe everyone 15 grand, and you have to pay 15 grand. So, we are on here. So you can see here there's 4 stages. So there's 2 stages, then rest area, and then the 2 stages. Tyre selection, you can change the tyres, but once still it's snow because it's a snowy place. Objectives. Oh, there my objectives. Statistics. So you can see, is it on here? There's somewhere you can quit day if you're just bored, quit rally, or options. So we're going to go straight into the rally. And a Rally Sweden. Now it is on medium. Usually on medium you can afford 1 or 2 penalty mistakes, and that's it. I don't know what hard's like, but medium, yeah, 1 or 2 penalty mistakes. And this is a rally. So let's get started. 2, 1. Go, 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 go,
20,
go, go,
right
go.
5, brake for left 3, tightens.
So we've got. So if you don't know what them numbers mean at the top, it's the severity of the corner coming up. So 5
right
basically
4,
means
jump, into
really
flat left,
sweeping.
200.
4 means like a little corner. 3 means a met corner.
Right 3,
1
flat left, tightens
means
into right
like
6.
almost like a hairpin. Like you're gonna. It will say hairpin if it's a proper hairpin. But yeah, and then one's quite severe. Hairpin,
left 4,
it'll tell you.
30.
It might be a hairpin on here. You might see one in fact. And then it'll tell you if it's open. So what open means is it's quite a
Left
wide
4, into crest,
road.
into right 5.
Narrow would mean that keep in the center of the road because it's going to get smaller.
And right 4,
You might
100.
also see danger, which means the severe danger to your car coming up. So it might be like a pile of
Brake for square right,
logs.
200 over
And
bumps.
there's square, so you can see here. When you brake for this, and do a little bit of a handbrake and get around it. Can you see the snow building up my windscreen? So I'm going to
Brake
clear
for
that
right
now.
3 into flat
There
left.
we go. Let's get that off. That's a 3, so we know to go there. You'll also hear I'm saying don't cut or cut. Well, that means basically
tightens,
if you
keep
hit
into
the
left 3.
apex and cut into it a little bit too much, there might be like a stone there. So if it says don't cut,
And flat
yeah,
right, 100.
don't cut because you're probably going to hit something. If he tells you to cut, get yourself nose in there and get
Keep
going.
middle over big jump.
So you see
300.
he's saying keep middle, so I know that this must snake off somewhere, so we're going to hit it like that, do a bit of a jump, and that's fine. On the
Left 4
left-hand
medium
side,
tightens,
you'll see
into
the
flat
bark, you
right.
see how one's green and one's white. That tells you your current situation, so green means I am ahead.
Crest into right left 4.
But as I said, it doesn't show you how far ahead I am, so I
Into
don't
brake
know
for right 1,
how
50.
far to take off the gas. Like, could I now take it easy? Am I way
Left
ahead?
4,
Am I a second ahead? And that's the thing that annoys me a little
Right
bit.
4 medium.
I would like to see that being a little bit better. But graphics-wise,
Into
let's talk
left
about
4,
graphics.
100.
Graphics are pretty nice. You know, oh,
Left
it's
3,
starting snowing
medium,
now. This could
tightens.
get bad. Yeah, the graphics are really nice. There's nice little effects going on. I'll have to put windscreen
And
wipers
flat
on.
right into crest into flat left, 100.
Yeah, it's probably time. I could put lights on as well, but it's not going to help really too much.
Right 6 tightens 3 long, 150.
Little effects like if you damage your car, you'll see the bumper hanging off. You'll see dust storms. You won't come across any other
Hard brake for
competitors.
square right at
There's nice
junction,
little
100.
effects like drones will fly past you, and you'll see helicopters and people on the side of the roads.
Left 5 short, narrows into
So
right
the
6,
graphics wise,
tightens 4,
pretty impressive.
short,
Inside the
100
cars,
over
you can't really see too much. And I'm obviously not going to look around, but
Flat right,
you can see
100.
little bits and bobs. Outside views, I tend not
Flat
to
left,
race
tightens
on them
5 over crest.
because you can't see the corners coming up as much, but they're alright.
And
The
left
cars
4.
look good. And the tracks aren't procedurally
right 5
generated or
into right
anything.
4
As
short.
far as I know, they're based on the real tracks. So the tracks are very well done. There's a couple of graphic errors on them sometimes. Let's slow down next. I wasn't sure what that was coming
Into flat left long,
into.
100.
So sometimes, you know, you'll see a bush in the middle of the road, or like some spectators standing on like the edge of a cliff but off it. But you're not really looking there, you know, you're not. That's not why you play a rally game, is to see things like that. So, you know. Sound-wise, it's very good. The cars sound beefy. If something goes wrong, you will hear things. So you'll hear the tire pop, you'll hear your bumper, you'll hear your suspension going. So the sound effects are good there as well. The co-drivers instructions are very clear. You're never kind of confused what's happening. The challenge is pretty good on the game as well, so you know you always get that feel that you're aiming towards something, and it is a challenge. You do have to concentrate quite a lot on what you're doing, and I do like the nice little features like putting your windscreen wipers on, putting your headlights on. And I'm not the best at games like this, and I like this. It's a nice mix between simulation and arcade. It's not to simulation level of, say, Dirt Rally, where when I played Dirt Rally 2, I'm like, oh my god, I've crashed again. This is forgiven, and you know, you do have them options to put medium damage on, high damage, normal damage, easy damage, no damage, and you can also put steering assist on, which is, I don't know if it's on or not, because you can't change the setting once you start. I don't think I put it on. And yeah, you can turn traction control on and off. Oh, you can do that mid-game. I left that on. I tried racing with it off, and oh my god, I was just everywhere. I couldn't even get around a corner.
Right 3 short into left 4 open. 80.
Can't really. Shadows, nice, as you can see. Yeah, they're moving in time with the things, and there's little flares going off.
Keep into right 4, 30.
And yeah, the overall presentation of the game, because it's not a full price game. I think it's £24 on the PC, maybe. I guess PlayStation, probably $29.99. I would hazard a guess, maybe even cheaper. And for me, it's one of the better rally games I've played in a long time. I remember playing WRC 4 and not enjoying it at all. I didn't like that game. I thought it was boring. But this has held my interest. In fact, it's been my go-to game for the past couple of week or so. I've always found myself playing it. If I'm like, I don't know what I fancy playing tonight, WRC goes on. And you know, I've got Division 2 to play, I've got Gears 5 to play. Gears 5, I've probably put much time in it all because I've been playing this. I've been enjoying it. And it's a good game. And then when you finish, there you go, you can see what the car looks like there. And what I'll do is I will put the replay mode on just while we talk about the rest, because there's some nice little options here. So you've got like this like TV camera, you've got the behind the camera, so you can see how good the cars look or don't look there. You've got the bonnet cam, inside cam, then you got like a helicopter cam as well, so you can see there. But yeah, the graphics, as you can see, pretty good, and the replays are really nicely done. Actually, you can save them, and you can turn the music on and off, so I can have the music off. I can have the interface off if I want to take a screenshot, like if it had a good crash or whatever. I can do that, and that's a nice little couple of options. So yeah, overall, this game, just while you're watching me do things like that, I really like. I think it's a really good game. And there you go, you see stands. I was 2 seconds ahead at the end there, but I didn't know that until the end. No idea. I could have been way behind. I don't know. So this is the service area. So after you've done 2 stages, you'll be in this. What you do in here is you can repair your car. So what you can do is, if I want to repair that, I move it up, and you can see the time on there. Can you see the time at the top of the screen? So 5 seconds. You have 45 minutes to do it, basically, is how it works. Or you can just click automatic, so you can see 44.58, and it fixes all them. When you're done, you just click confirm. So you can do it manually, automatic. I tend to just do it automatic, just like that. Car's fixed, and then you move on to your next stages. Down here, you can see the weather. And I hope that's give you a nice, fair overall view of the game. I really enjoy it. I think it's a very good game. I would recommend, if you're into rallying or you're racing, to go out and get it. It's a nice challenge, but not in a too hard of a way. Thank you very much. Goodbye.